By far, one of the most ridiculous moments in this Vultures rollout came during the Miami rave when Kanye first began playing North's song, and fans quickly realized the backing vocals were contributed by none other than James Blake. This was such a surprise because we were convinced the 2022 collab album between Ye and James was dead in the water, and actually we've just recently gotten even more confirmation besides North's song that this project is not only back from the dead but is likely actively being worked on right now. First, let's go through a brief history of how this collaborative effort between Kanye, James Blake, and No ID both started and met its first untimely death. As far as we can tell, sessions between those three began being held no later than April of 2022, which is when the song Virgil's Funeral, aka Always, was originally conceived and recorded for. The public actually had no clue this project was even a thing until September 26th of that year when Kanye debuted a trio of new in-progress songs, all produced by James Blake at a party that was then shared on Naomi Campbell's Instagram. Then on November 16th, Fat Money tweeted that all he wanted for Christmas was for Kanye and James to finish up their project, still indicating that it was in the works, but in early December, all hopes of a release came crashing down following Kanye going on InfoWars and the subsequent months of radio silence after those events. After Kanye's end to 2022, fans were certain that there was no chance at all for the James Blake collab, and we heard literally nothing about it for all of 2023 until December. I would say easily the two most insane artists to re-link up with Kanye following a period of falling out is James Blake and Kid Cudi. And I'm talking insane like I don't even think those two being cool with Kanye again was present on anybody's Vultures rollout bingo card. The reason James Blake clearing his appearance on North's song was so huge was because it completely revived the prospect of his collab project with Kanye. You see, North's song was originally made in 2022 for the collab, meaning that there was now nothing barring the two from revisiting old tracks like Showtime, Always, or even continuing their work to finish up the album. So the reveal of James and Kanye being cool again via North's song at Miami was definitely wild, but that doesn't exactly guarantee that the collab is back, right? Well, yes, that's correct, but there have been some new developments within the past few days that, in my opinion, not only revived the prospect of the album, but almost completely guaranteed that it's back and maybe actively being worked on. The main piece of information that I think exemplifies this came from the Daily Info dump, where it was revealed that Kanye had actually worked on Always, aka Virgil's Funeral, in 2023, and if I had to guess, this probably happened later on in the year, around the time James and Ye became cool again and brought the North song idea back for Vultures. Finally, this last piece is a little iffy, but I'm gonna throw it in anyway and explain why. Yesterday, one of Kanye's most trusted audio engineers, Erko, mentioned on an Instagram livestream that he would love to work on the James Blake and Kanye album. At face value, this means basically nothing, but in my speculative headcanon, I feel like the fact that Erko referred to it as their album means that the project concept is probably back on the menu and being discussed internally within Kanye's music development teams, hence why Erko would have newfound interest in working on the album. Obviously, the Erko stuff is definitely a bit too far out there to gain anything meaningful from, but the fact that we know for sure at least 2 war-era songs were brought forward into Kanye's late 2023 album development 100% opens the door for the James Blake collab project to be his next major focus throughout 2024 or even moving into 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you agree with me and think all of this evidence suggests the album has been fully revived. Also, I'm going to be leaving a link to my Discord server in the description, and if you want to keep up with all my news and videos and just discuss Kanye stuff in general, go ahead and join that server.